Hello everyone, I am Hayden Royster and this is my goodbye as a senior. There's a statistic out there that says we remember 10% of what we hear and 80% of what we experience. And I know that holds true for me, and so that's why I'm doing this senior goodbye the way I'm doing it, because I know that if I hear a thank you to me specifically, I'll appreciate it then, but I'll forget it in a few days. But I know that the things I've experienced with you, the stories I've got from this theater experience are going to last for a lifetime. And so what I've kind of compiled here is a list of the best of. I have so many more stories, but this is all that I could fit in and not make this 20 minutes long. So I'm going to go through these stories. I think in terms of stories, I'm that kind of guy. And so I measure the worth of something by how many stories I got. And let's just say this is, it's been a great time. So I'm also going to play piano while I go through this list. So here we go. I'll never forget the time, the first day of school, when Mr. Scott didn't make the connection between me and my dad. I was waiting for him to read Royster and go, "Oh, Roger Royster," like every other teacher I had that day, but he didn't. And that forced me to make an identity for myself, and I'm really grateful for that. I'll never forget that first drama class with Wyatt, with Sophia, with Jonathan, with Jared. Maybe Jonathan wasn't in that class, but Jared was in that class, and I remember when he found out I didn't have a girlfriend, he said, "Oh man, we gotta fix that." He never did, so thanks. I'll never forget in Best of Both Worlds, I came late to the first rehearsal, and the look in Miss KB's eyes made me never be late to any rehearsal ever again. Thank you, Miss KB. I'll never forget the first Scott rehearsal. We were doing a song for Best of Both Worlds. The whole cast went dancing this way, I went dancing that way. I'm over here all vulnerable, and I tried to play it off like, "Whoa, I'm in the wrong place." And Mr. Scott was just shaking his head and going, "Oh my God." I'll never forget that. I'll never forget Plebe Week. Sean told it was my master. He dressed me up in a giant part of me. Excuse me. Hey! I'll never forget the dance I do in every single show. Diviners, Caucasian chalk circle included. I'll never forget the time when I saw Anna in her costume and I said, "Hey, is that your costume?" She's like, "No." And apparently I thought that it was what she was wearing that day, and I felt so bad. And then she's like, "Just kidding," but I still felt bad. I'll never forget how Claire Stebbing during Once on This Island used to speak to me in French, and I didn't understand that. I'll never forget fundraising for New York, but mostly Men Who Cry Fire, but mostly Mondo singing Feliz Navidad, even though he doesn't speak Spanish. I'll never forget Aristocats, the tail incident, where I came on with my tail when I wasn't supposed to. I'll never forget Top Gun in 8 minutes, leaving stuff on the stage, having to get stuff in the dark and yelling at the audience, "Hey, what a great show!" We're picking up all the crap straight across the stage. I'll never forget drinking Mr. Scott's iced tea for the first time, being called Mooch that initial time, not the last. I'll never forget when my 5th grade cast came out at the Christmas party. The look on Kadri's face. I'll never forget in Legally Blonde when I couldn't whistle at all, so we made it a bit. I'll never forget flinging that underwear across the stage. The audience didn't see it, but everyone in the cast saw it go up, up, and over onto the table. Everyone at the cast party was talking about it. I'll never forget in New York when I yelled at a random stranger, "Hey, we're New Yorkers, we don't take none from nobody," and he almost killed me. I'll never forget talking with Matt, Mondo, Anthony about girls late into the night. And of course, running from Memphis to Rockefeller Center. I'll never forget CCC when Mr. Sanchez found out that I was using one of my characters inspired by him. And he's like, "Hey, is that character me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." I'll never forget the joy of watching my friends perform. What a cool role to be able to sit on stage, watch all my friends perform. I'll never forget the camaraderie in Wedding Singer, as well as the hyped up kiss, which really wasn't that great at all, only about a millisecond long. I'll never forget Homeless Romantics. I'll never forget rehearsing on the street, as well as that moment when Mr. Scott came up behind me while the music was playing and I was listening to my words being said. And just that moment where he slapped me on the back and I'm like, yes, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And then, of course, it being performed at ITS. I'll never forget the time Mr. Scott ruined that Jackson Browne song for me. Thanks a lot. I'll never forget Diviners, where we played sardines in Walmart when Mr. Malone came out with a cigar and gave it to Teddy and I. I'll never forget the affirmation game at the cast party. That was really cool. One of the most meaningful moments in drama for sure. Just to appreciate people like that. It doesn't happen every day. I'll never forget Adam's Family. So many memories, but the thing I'll remember always is running toward Ryan and him collapsing when I'm doing that thing. I'll never forget Hit It, Linda, because that was just a joke, only for Lyndon. And hopefully he appreciated it. I did. I'll never forget cast bonding. Going back to the car in the rain, I took a pizza box out of Grace's kitchen and I used it to cover myself and Emmy and David as we tromped through this maelstrom of rain. I'll never forget saving a rat's life at ITS. So many more memories. Meeting Matt and David for the first time. Touching noses with Chase at Source 4. Sliding across the pool at Missy's party. But really, there's only two things I want to end with. The first is, if you like me, if you thought I was a nice guy, cool guy, know that that's not true. I just serve a great God. And so if you ever want to talk about God or faith or Jesus, I'm here. If you didn't like me, if you thought I was selfish, arrogant, if I stole all the attention, that is true. But I'm a human being, and please don't put that on God, because He's so much better than me and what I represent. And then secondly, you guys have an awesome opportunity as the drama department to be the place where the outcasts, the people on the fringes, the people who don't fit in other places can come and belong. You can be that home to those people, and if I could encourage you in anything, it would be to be that place, to be better at that. I would love to come back and see such a diverse place because you guys stepped out of your comfort zone and allowed everyone and anyone to come in the drama room. So, that's what I got. Thank you for the stories. I like you guys a lot.
Hey everyone, this is going to be my senior goodbye for this year. I'm not going to mention everyone, but I just want to say that everyone in this program has made me feel so welcomed and has made this year and the past 3 years that I've been involved in Rancho absolutely incredible, and my high school experience wouldn't be the same without this program. So thank you to everyone, even if I don't mention you. I wish I could, just not enough time. All right, first off, I would like to thank Mackenzie Scott. I've known you for a long time. I was in 5th grade and you were in 3rd grade when we did Will Rogers Follies at Rancho together. And I'll never forget that. You were the only other one that wasn't at high school at the time. And you were so talented then, and you still are now. And I know you can go so incredibly far. You're so nice, so helpful, and you are what keeps this program going. I love you to death, and you'll have an incredible last 2 years. I know it. I'd like to thank Missy Lipinski, who I've known since 6th grade and have been best friends with ever since. I'm so glad that you got involved in theater when you started to do Legally Blonde. It's super fun to be on the stage with you, and you bring so much life and so much energy, and you are really, really fun to watch. So I'm so glad that we were able to share this experience together. I would like to thank Hayden Royster. Doing Diviners this year became one of my favorite on-scene moments was with you. In the 3 years I've been Rancho Theater, the scenes that we had during Diviners were my absolute favorite. You were so much fun to work with, and you really pushed me to be a better actor. And I really looked up to you, and I still do. You're going to go very far in whatever you do. You're one of the funniest guys I know, and I can't wait to be able to say I knew that kid when. So good luck on your writing career, on your playwriting career. You will make it so far, no doubt. I would like to thank Ms. Corey Carpenter, who is one of the coolest girls I know. You're the most laid-back person I know. You're always fun. You know what's important, and you're really fun to be on stage with. You're so talented. You're definitely a triple threat, no doubt. And I'm so glad I got close to you this year. And I'm filming this before prom, so hopefully we have a super awesome prom. You're awesome. I'm so glad that I got to know you this year. I would like to thank the one and only Matt Bolden. I've known you for a long time as well. You've grown so much since back in 6th grade and 7th grade when we did the, whatever that show was, the Princess Dragon, whatever show, Invisible Dragon, I think that's what it was called. You are such a talented actor, singer, and watching you on that stage is incredible. I love being on stage with you. I think you're so much fun to act across, and I know you'll go so far. You are one of the most talented guys I know, and you will make it in this business, absolutely no doubt. So keep going, and good luck at Azusa, and I can't wait to see you winning Tonys. Grace Marshall, you are awesome. You know that. I love kissing you on stage at any opportunity I get, and I told you this before. I still mean it to this day. You are the most talented and humble person that I know, and the most talented actor, singer, dancer, all the above. You are absolutely incredible. I look up to you every day, even though you're a girl. Still, I would love to be you. You're going to go so far in this department and in this program and in whatever you do. Whether you continue with theater or not, you're so strong-willed. And I really believe in you. You are a wonderful human being, and I can't wait to see where you go. Don't lose touch, please. I love you. Molly Baggett. I am so glad to have gotten to know you through The Diviners and all the shows this year. You are so mature and so talented, and I'm really going to miss you for the next 2 years. I'm sorry I'm leaving you. But you'll go so far in this program, no matter what you do. So I'm excited to see where you go in your life, and I will definitely keep in touch. I would like to thank Emmy Lees for sure. I've known you for a long time as well, and I really love the person that you've become, and you are so kind-hearted and so talented and so fun to be around, and I will absolutely never forget you. You made my senior year really awesome. So I really appreciate that, and I really, at the bottom of my heart, thank you for that. I would also like to thank my sister, Katie. This is about you! Get out of here! Gosh, for being so great. But seriously, Twerp, I do love you, even though I make fun of you and I pick on you all the time. You are my other half, and you're my partner in crime, and I love being able to share the stage with my sister. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to miss having that in common. So I'm going to miss you. Lastly, I would like to thank Mr. Scott, who's been seriously like a father figure to me for these last years. Miss KB, who I've known since I was in 2nd grade and back in Susical, and Lyndon, who is one of the most talented guys I know. You guys all keep me so grounded, and you guys are all definitely role models for me. So thank you. Bye, Rancho Drama.
So hello, you all, or goodbye, you all, as I should say, properly, finally. I'm trying to avoid this, but Hayden tracked me down and I'm doing it now. And it's hard for me to put a goodbye into words, because a goodbye is a lot. And it's something I'm not usually faced with. And so I made a little song about it that I'd like to share. And I hope you enjoy it. I know you will, but because it's pretty okay, I think. Anyways. No, I don't want the strap. Sorry, friends. Thank the earth for giving it goodbye.